Coming to the stage here just a moment, y'all.
Buy this beat today.
129 live in the studio. This is Shannon
Buy this beat today. Buy this beat today. Buy this beat today.
Gotta send a link out to my mama. We're gonna try to be good on our curse words tonight and shit, so my mama could listen. Test. Yo. Back up in the building for another edition of the Harry's Drinking Again Pubcast. I am your host, Mr. Harris, aka Harry Too Scary. And tonight, And tonight, we have a live in-studio guest. I'm here with Mr. Shannon Morrow, a marriage and family therapist. So everybody give it up for him tonight. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be a couple hour show. We're gonna spend the first part of the show getting to know this gentleman and a little bit about who he is, what he does, and maybe talk about some Reno. He's actually got some Reno history for your ass that not a lot of people know about. And so we're gonna drop that on you. And possibly the second half, I'm gonna pretend if we're not too loose, we're over here drinking the Hendrix gin and smoke some good marijuana. We're gonna talk about that. And if time and everything permits, have do like an evaluation, or I'll be a client. I give client privilege to him. It's live, but it's not gonna be real. He's off the clock, so we're gonna do a mock therapy session. I guess that's what it would be called. And so, and I know people are struggling out there, relationships. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I don't have my full strength. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my headphones up. That's what I gotta hear myself. There we go. Am I too loud for you?
Nah.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay. I was like, I'm a little low over here.
No, don't get too low, man.
But yeah, episode 129. Thank you for tuning in. If you are watching, hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop a comment. Any comments, questions are welcome. I definitely need more fan engagement tonight. Shout out to Facebook. We are back live on Facebook, I believe. Let me see. Yes, I am able to go live on Facebook. So shout out to the Facebook world and Podbean community. So we're making our way back, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for rocking with me. Wow. I'm excited for this. Harry's drinking again. So to start off, man, maybe we'll let the people know. We know each other I'm a bartender at a local bar. You come in for an after shifter, a little happy hour, unwind drink. And probably for a few months now, and we just kind of shoot the shit.
Yeah.
And, I was like, hey, man, this guy's pretty dope. Cool energy. And, I mentioned my podcast, and we worked it out. We made it happen.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming, man.
Yeah, you are welcome. Thanks for bringing me over here, man. It's fun.
Yep.
All brand new to me. Like, whoa, this is, this is novel. This is cool, man. Yeah.
Yes, man. This is the Hida pub, and 3 years strong on this show. The only other person that sat in the seat is my co-host Ray Siapno, and another gentleman. He's on the show one time, but yeah, it's the live interviews. It's a little different. I would like to set up like the Rogan style, so we're like more face to face. But nonetheless, man, when you're vibing with someone, and he's a gin man. Let's just get the Harris Drinking Again, sponsors and shit out of the way. He likes
what kind of gin? Ta-da!
We are drinking Hendrix tonight.
That's the gin, please.
Very good. It's very good. It's one of the best gins.
No, it's not. It's a Chevy of gins, man. It's good enough. And you can drink it.
Yes. I already had a martini. He brought dinner. We had some Costa Vida. I'm going to do a nice healthy pour. straight on the ice. This is the only alcohol I drink on the rocks is gin with the lime, and I'm in heaven. It's smooth and it mixes in with the water. I love it. It's very good.
I got you.
We got some raspberries to snack on. A little bit of tree and a presidential blunt, maybe, for the later on. I'm definitely going to fire that bad boy up. And I have a Garcia Vega. Okay. Of course, I got a Zin in my mouth.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Spirits.
Spirit.
Guys, right? I have no idea. What is that?
Yeah, if you have to,
Swag.
gotta fire up a nice American Spirit, help yourself, man. Yeah. I haven't had a cigarette for some time, but I love my cigarellos. So anyway, that's a simple rundown of how I know this gentleman. Like you said, he's never done nothing like this before. Hell, I feel new to this thing, and I'm 3 years in, and I'm still making mistakes. Hopefully, the sound is good. I did a pre-show earlier, a test, and I think everything is dandy and copacetic. Now, let me get some more beats going. Now, Mr. Moreau.
Moro.
Moreau. Moreau. I was looking at the spelling, and at first I have you my phone as Moro, and I was thinking yesterday, but then I looked at the website again and I said, oh, okay, it's 2 R's. I was gonna start the show with saying if it was spelled Moro, like you're only one N short of being a moron. That's how I was gonna start the show.
So I had to erase that N. The N's actually there, but I just like, oh no, don't let people see that one.
Yeah.
So
I was like,
it's an easy. Yeah.
I was gonna be like, how many times has someone said that? No.
Oh, plenty.
So how long have you been here in the Reno area, man? And if you could, maybe just actually first let me ask you. I'm gonna start all the way back.
Yeah.
From like birth.
Oh wow, man.
And not every detail.
Yeah,
we're gonna go through it, man. Where were you born and raised, man?
I was raised on the Central Coast of California, a little town called Lompoc, California.
Oh, Lompoc?
Everybody who is not from there, it looks like LOMPOC. It looks like Lompoc, right? Yeah. But there's about 50 to 100,000 people who actually know Lompoc.
Lompoc,
so, yeah.
Okay. Similar to the Nevada.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. In most of the country, Nevada, right? We're like, no.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So, grew up in Lompoc, Central Coast. Graduated Lompoc High and took off for the mountains right after graduation. 18 years old, moved a couple states up to Idaho. Was in Idaho for a few years, and then went big, joined the military, got sent overseas, went to Germany, stationed in Germany for about 4 years, minus basic training and tech school.
This is right after high school?
I did a few years in Boise, at the Boise airport, actually. I was loading suitcases in the bottom of planes for a few years. Yeah.
So did you went to the military more in your 20s or?
Yeah, I was mid-20s. Okay. So yeah.
Kind of later. Kind of older for that.
Little bit. Yeah, a lot of individuals, they'll join right out of high school. I tried college for a couple years, didn't make it, dropped out. Luckily got my AA just before dropping out. Okay, good enough. Got my AA. Joined the Air Force. Stationed over in Germany for 4 years, and then came back here. In fact, not long after that, I landed in Reno in the late 90s, 98, 99. 99 I moved. I a little apartment down south.
Okay. You've been here for better have almost 25 years in. You were here during the
Nope. No. Because after landing in Reno, I was only here a year or two. And then I moved to Quincy. I moved west, just 75 miles. Quincy, California, man, great little mountain town. Miss it still. Yeah, it's Spent a lot of years there. It was, really good for me. And but then decided to come back in 2012. I've been here since 2012 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's about when I moved away. I think my last year in Reno, I was here for about I've lived in Reno multiple times, but from like '02 to '10, '12. It was a good run.
Then you took off in around 12.
Yeah. That's I was fishing in Alaska, Seattle, go back to Vegas, North Dakota, Arizona. But then just before I had my son, 2015, I was gonna graduate massage school in Utah and go back to Vegas. And, but we found out she's pregnant, and Utah became a home for 8 years. So I've been back for 2 now. So
I had one of those, like, oh wow, she's pregnant. Yeah, my wife. We've been married almost 10 years now, but we just, after like being together like 4 or 5 months, we got pregnant. And so, thank goodness it like kind of got us together and it all worked out. Yeah.
Is your wife from here?
Nah, she's so I was describing Quincy, that little mountain town just west of here. Just below, one watershed down south, on the Yuba River, there's Downeyville, Sierra City. That's where she grew up, in the mountains here. Not far from where I was in Quincy.
Okay.
But so that's how a lot of us wind up in Reno, is because all these little mountain towns in northeastern California, we come to Reno regularly to get a lot of our shit and to take care of things. So we both landed in Reno from the mountains to the west and met here, and the rest is history.
That's awesome, man. I must say, for the Nevada, California beat, the NorCal folks are way cooler guys. Most of the world don't like Californians, and it's like it's like the SoCal kind of Los Angeles aliens. But the Humboldt County, the Sac Town, the Bay.
Bro, hey man, I gotta give a shout out to SoCal, man.
I mean, SoCal, hey,
bro, you can't unless it's easy to hate on it. There's a little bit of fucking envy happening there too, I think, right?
And it's like for every good one, it's like the dumb it's like the eccentric SoCal, the poster children, as I call them, like for instance, I had a gentleman come to my bar, and he was, bro, from head to toe, I was like, he's from California. But even his conversation, he had like the loafers with no socks and the knee-high shorts with like whatever Hurley shirt, skin tight, just kind of like, and he was just, bro, and I was like, you're from LA?
Nah. Yeah, LA doesn't count, does it? Sorry, it does. But and there's cool people everywhere. But beach life, man, coast. I'm talking salt water, man. I'm talking sand and
salt life,
fucking. Those guys would never wear a tight dude, baggy, loose, cotton, breathable, barefoot, right?
You're my vibe. Even I was telling you, you got that surfer fucking, man.
Bro, you spend enough time in the ocean, man. How do you not? The salt water will change you. Yeah. Well, that's where we're from, right? I mean, some people.
And it's hard to imagine, or even when you think of Hawaii, although I've heard conflicting stories of when you actually live there, it's kind of like you're in despair. But if you're actually moving there and you're a tourist, it's awesome because you're in your Zen mode, right? It's how are you gonna be mad at the beach? You're stressed out smoking a cigarette at a beach. A lot of people do that, but it's like the water, the waves.
Yeah, you said something a moment ago about the people living there being
the locals are in despair.
How so?
Firsthand from Brother Ray and his son who just came from Hawaii. I just went to picked them up last month. There's like no jobs. It's like a crab in a barrel mentality. So like the locals there, I mean, like I come from small towns like Elko and Wendover here in Nevada, and there's no vision, man. Like they can't see past the island, you know, or whatever. Like there's no authenticity. Like everyone's trying to copy what they're doing in California or what they're
don't copy.
You know, I hear this a lot about Hawaii, and I watched a documentary like the meth problem on the beach is like crazy. Like people just methed out living on the beaches, and it's kind of one of those.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, the media, you know, they try to.
Yeah, that's what I don't know, man. Like
there's no opportunity. Like my friends.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. There's generally, even if it's less comparatively, but I mean, I imagine there's some.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends, of course.
And I could see though, like, say you're like a poor Hawaiian kid, and like,
can I specify? Like, you mean indigenous? Like, you mean islander?
Yeah. Like if you're born.
So that's okay. That's a whole different. Right? No, we're talking the indigenous that got fucking overrun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like maybe you don't have, like your dad doesn't have like whoever know the people like in the city council, you know, like just those people that are like, fuck man, we're still over here catching fish, drying them out, drying our clothes.
That's the real life, man. That's like the divers, the swimmers, the indigenous who've been in that on those islands for thousands of years, for like they got overrun, of course, and they had a really good life and for so many centuries, and I don't know, until colonization, right? Like that kind of fucked them. Like so many, like name it, like indigenous around the world have been fucked by colonization, right?
Yeah, colonizers. Yeah, you know. But hey, on some real shit, shout out to Whitey or the white man, the European, because dude, it's fucked up.
We're indigenous, so we're all indigenous of somewhere, right? Like where do the whiteys come from, right? Like yeah, man. So
well, and it's northern. Like it's a dog eat dog world. So first of all, okay,
it doesn't have to.
Can you, I know, but like okay, why is it though? And I don't know, like kudos. This is what they were saying. Like I'm biracial. Like, I'm both sides of the fence, but it's like okay, why is the white or Caucasian race, whatever, however we want to frame it, like just as a people, as a mind, they're able to band together, right? Like just they control this shit. They have their own armies, their own tanks, their forces, police force. Like
I have a theory on this. I know where your question's
and other
going.
races, right? I mean,
sorry to cut you off on that one, but your question, why? Of course, the lighter the skin, less sun. The darker the skin, more sun. It's just geographic, right? Like higher, lower toward the equator. When you're in the colder climes, survival becomes a little more like difficult, right? You're gonna freeze to death. You really got to get your shit together. You really got to get your fucking people together. You got like, oh fuck, it's getting colder. It's getting darker. We got to make it through the next 8 to 10 months of cold and a lot of dark. And like fuck, like it was pure survival. They had to figure shit out in a real big way, right? You move further southward down toward the equator, man, it's easy. It's warm. There's jungles. You can just reach up and pick a big old fucking papaya or whatever the fuck you want to eat, right? There's
people more
just like it's not as like thank you. It's not as survival oriented.
Like and they kind of maybe
it's just chill.
Disband.
Like man, you know, you want to go swim? Yeah, that sounds good. Or they got to eat too. They had to work hard too. We're all trying to survive, but I don't know, it seems in some of the more southern climates, probably a little easier to survive than some of the northern climates. And that also likely has some influence on our skin color.
Okay. Right? Okay. I mean that's an interesting opinion or concept.
I don't know. Yeah.
And then I could see how that would translate to like now, like modern day. Let's say like we're all here in America, right? Whether we live in California or Buffalo, like even I guess maybe that translated to nowadays to where it's just like the black race in a broad sense, like they're like the laughing kind of stocks as far as they just can't get their shit together, man. And it really is sad.
I don't know, laughing.
Like, well, like how the media is portrayed, you know, them still like roles as pimps and fucking rappers, and you know, just like,
dude, aren't those the coolest people, right?
I mean, you know,
maybe not pimps.
They to a degree, but like it's like overplayed. Like I would like to, you know, like just like, and I have my theories about it, and like I feel like I have my own answers to this question, but you know, everybody has their opinion. I respect the other opinions. That's like there's a lot of like white people that are like slavery's been over for 40 years, whatever. You know, you guys, yes, it was fucked up before then, but it's like you guys technically have the same advantages now. I listen to those people, you know. It's, I just wish that we were talking the other day, like it's talking about racism openly, like a good or bad thing. Like, should we kind of shut up about it, or is it like, do we keep bringing it to the forefront with jokes and all this shit?
Oh, that's such a good question. There's both sides, right? Like, fuck it. So the word racism, let's just slow down and like, let's just allow that word to reverberate a little bit. Isn't like, let's break it down to the
let's look it up.
No, stay here. The root of the word is race, right? And that has multiple meanings. So you look at other, you're like, oh yeah, we're racing. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
But we are all there are many different races, obviously, clearly, right? Like,
well, I believe the definition is just someone that's concerned with their own, one that's concerned with their own race or something like that.
No. The definition of racism,
if anybody knows, put it in the chat. I'll look it up right now.
Considering one is superior to the other, or one is inferior to the other, and so
I mean, okay,
so let's allow for that for a minute, right?
Yes.
Like let's may I say that black people are more athletic than white people, right?
I mean, yes,
right. You look at it, easy, better muscle tone. Like this is not disputed. Like, let's just go look at professional athletes, right?
Would that also be a stereotype, or like, but a stereotype that's kind of more true than wrong?
So here's what I'm attempting to do this evening, man. Like, stereotypes exist for a reason, and racism exists for a reason. What if racism isn't as it's being sold or as we understand it? What if it's like, oh yeah, bro, you could probably run faster than me, right? You could probably jump higher than me. Like why it's when it's being used to divide, right? But wait a second, like, it's kind of cool. We have males and females.
I got the definition pulled up. According to Webster, Oxford, wherever this shit is, it's a noun: prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual, community.
So those are three different things, though: prejudice, discrimination, and antagonism. So,
membership.
Or discrimination, prejudice. So that's all. No. Let's not antagonize others. Let's not discriminate against others. Let's not. Yeah. So even be prejudiced, possibly like what does prejudice mean, right?
Yeah.
So
they must have changed this shit. They had a different definition a couple years ago, and that it was something about.
Oh, so you looked up
One-
racist.
Well, first
Well,
one was racism.
So what if we
Same
could
shit.
all, okay, check it out, man. You're walking down the street. Suddenly there's a guy who comes out and is walking toward you, right? What's one of the first things you notice about this guy walking toward you?
Pretty much like what color they are.
Height, weight, age, color. We're like sizing up,
Yeah.
right?
Especially dudes, yeah.
Yeah, especially
Or like
dudes.
image, you know,
And
just
I wouldn't be surprised if women do as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, in different ways, of course.
Okay.
So if clearly I'm going to have different associations, whether the guy who comes out of that store is coming at me like is Asian, is black, is Latino, is white.
Yeah, you kind of just
is
like
Indian.
kind of just
right?
observe it. Yeah, like
You're just like, and that already informs you. That's already giving you, like, you kind of know there's clear different characteristics and traits based upon different races. That's like,
yeah. And for the record, I don't mind racist people. I think racism is somewhat good, not like hate.
It's not racism in like that definition you just pulled up. Like not antagonizing, not discriminating, but just having that. Prejudice is even a negative connotated word. Yet
I prejudge a lot.
Dude,
that's how I survive.
We all are judging continually, right? You just judge where to put down that cigar, right? Because if you had misjudged, it would have fallen on the table, on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So we are continually judging. You're judging, right? Like I'm gonna judge approximately where this glass is in relation to my mouth. If I miss, we want to be able to judge, be judged good character, be judge where we're setting the glass down, right?
Yeah. No, I just got this bottom part. No, but dude, I judge. Yeah, and those factors.
Okay.
And also, as survival, man. If I see like say like a ghetto ass looking like black dude, bro, like just fucking whatever, dreads, pants sagging.
Dude, same.
Those are all cues. Like even like a white guy with a wife beater, a neck tattoo, and I can see his underwear, bro. That's a bad dude.
Case by case, man. Like
I don't want to get near this.
Stereotyping, like those blanket judgments of race. Like that's no. That one out of more than 800 billion individuals on the face of this planet. What does that individual look like? That's it. We're all Anyway, So back to your original question, the whole racism thing's way fucking overblown. Like it's just like, wait, if we can just like, we're all different, we're all the same. We're all good, man. Like and not worried, just like, case by case, man. Staying present, not letting too much of that influencing too much of this, right?
Yeah. I mean, okay. I'm glad we can kind of dissect that, and
we all make judgments based upon other people's appearance, right?
Absolutely. Let me ask you, for how long?
Hang on, time out. This is fun. This is how I have to open all my bottles.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and hit them.
I call this Mexican style.
Right? Yeah.
There you go.
So Mexican style. Are you calling me a Mexican? Is that racist?
Pretty much. You talk to beer. I've seen a couple of brothers do it, but they learned it from the Mexicans. Yeah.
You wouldn't say that funny, Mexicans.
So
I prefer not to carry a bottle opener, but I do like to have a lighter, like be able to light shit on fire.
Yeah.
And that doubles as my bottle opener, right? And that's generally how I open my beers.
Yeah.
Right?
You're a cool guy.
No.
If you don't, pretty much. Even at work, I bust out the lighters. Anything you can get leverage on. Whip you up. I'm gonna whip him up.
Oh no! I just opened a beer. No. Yep. No. Later.
I got the live. We got the live mixers, guys. Look at that. Dirty gin martinis tonight.
This guy's a bartender and doesn't even have like a regular, like, what do you
I don't
shaker,
have
right? Earlier when he was mixing up our first drinks and he
to.
was straining it out, like the fucking ice dumped all out
Yeah.
into my
Dude,
glass right here.
For Father's Day, this is
But-
what I'm trying to get. Or if someone wants to donate or something, hit the cash out. I want a bar mixing
What are those called?
strainers, bar mixing glasses. Strainer
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
I have pieces. I have a spoon. I got a fucking and I got this top. It comes with a glass. I just don't know where it's at.
The cool second half of that story, he accidentally spilled the ice out, and I'm like, it's all good, man. I'll take it with ice. He's like, man, martinis are best, right? Like, what do you call it? Like, straight up, right? Neat is what he said, right? And so, even though I was trying to be cool about it and just take it, he's like, no, let me fix that for you. And so he fixed it. In fact, anyway, I won't bore you with the details, but
I go above and beyond, man.
He needs a fucking one of those metal shakers, man, and strainer, and he's a bartender and he doesn't even want to have one at his house. He's mixing us. It works. I
mean, that's like kind of like story of my life. Like even before I had a little setup, it's like I'd be recording. I was kind of doing podcasts in like 11 years ago, actually 2014 to be exact.
Whoa.
Was recording phone calls and putting them up on MySpace still and Facebook with like music behind it. Like
That's more than 20. You've been doing this for more than 20 years.
Well, 11.
You said
2014.
14. Oh, 04. No, 14.
I mean,
10 years, a decade, more than a decade. Yeah.
Definitely been music, been writing. I got all the notebooks down there. I'm in the arts.
Yeah.
I'm in the arts.
Creativity, man.
I constantly write. I have files and files. Like,
I see all the notebooks now. What's in those notebooks?
Oh, I mean, old raps, poems.
You got
stories.
a bunch of your poetry down in there?
Oh yeah.
Wow, you're creative.
Yeah. I mean, I did like some poetry slams. I do music as well, man. I don't know. I know. We go over it here on the channel, but it's like even.
Oh shit, man! We're already almost like an hour in.
Yeah.
Wow.
It goes when you're having fun.
Time flies.
Oh man, that's why I'm able to do 4-hour shows. I mean, most of the shows are 4 or 5 hours.
Past my bedtime.
Yeah. I think when we started, like that was like just like the standard. It was like 4 hour, and then I think my record is 8 hour, like 8 hours straight.
See the sun come up.
Oh yeah, it was wild. Still go to work. Still went to work.
Yeah, I got an early morning.
Yeah, man, I loved it, especially when I was just starting out. We would and shout out to everybody that freaking has been on. Like, tomorrow I have an interview with Daigo.
Whoa.
He's a artist out of Salt Lake, and like 2 years ago we would have these. I would get off work Thursday, and then I would get up at 4 to be at work at 7. And I would I would go to midnight, maybe come back before I was paying for the upgrade, do another 4-hour show. Then I would just
doing this so much.
Get in the shower, go work.
This is what you do. That's cool.
It's I love it. Yeah, it's really tight. I was gonna ask you, like, so for your job, marriage and family therapist, how did you, from the military and the other jobs that you've had, how long?
Journalist in Quincy. I worked in a newspaper.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
dude, that's badass. 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 That's badass.